a dark shadow falls over this troll. From the ashes of a once great fandom has risen a meme, an LOL that must be liked. We look to the airwaves for a vindicator, someone to strike fear in the dark basement of the parents who created him. The battle between fan and smart has begun. With a head on his shoulders stands the smart fan, a speaker of truths, with a voice of silence and a radio show of justice. This is Ring Rust.
Request, call 864-7935. At 709, you're calling long distance. Or email fanboy@markjabroni.s5.com.
And that was Danko Jones, which is going to be the theme song for Royal Rumble this coming Sunday, live on pay-per-view or on the WWE Network or whatever way you're listening to it or watching it. This is Fanboy Mark Jabroni. You are listening to Ring Rust on 93.5 CHMR-FM. So we have 6 matches here, including the pre-show for this coming Sunday's Royal Rumble. I do believe the 6-man tag is in the pre-show, so I'll be running down the matches we have here. And next week, of course, I'll be reviewing it. So, a new day, Biggie Langston and Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods will be taking on the Swinging Cats, Adam Rose, Antonio Cesaro, and Tyson Kidd in a 6-man tag. So, it looks to be probably an interesting enough match. I will be watching it at my friend's house, and he has the WWE Network, so I imagine we'll be watching the pre-show. Unless everyone else there has absolutely no interest in it, in which case we probably won't be. But, fingers crossed, we will get a chance to see it.
It's a new day, yes it is. The moment is here, get rid of your fears, no time for the tears, because we gon' get it till it's ours, cause we got the power in the palm of my hand, given the chance, you know. And when it seems everything's wrong and the pressure is on, that's when it's time to be strong. Just look in the mirror and wipe your face, step up to the plate, cause it's time to be great. So come on and embrace the new day, come on and live life anew. Don't stop till you reach the top, and while I'm haters keep hating, you'll be winning a race. You gotta believe you can get it. Open your eyes and see your dreams and the dreams from more hope and wishing. We are the privileged. Through faith, all things are possible. And with the power inside of your stomach, we won't hesitate to fight for a better day until we inevitably claim our victory. No more time for depression and stressing. Prepare to stare with the power of blessings. No fear in here when you spaces are weapon for the new day. New way with no half second. Stop looking for who you gotta be. Let it go, it's gotta go. The world is better on the way. You gotta do it. Get it back on the right way, on the right track, on the right way. Let the future that we all know. The time's gonna let it all go. Stop looking for who you gotta be. Let it go, it's not worth the pain. Get the world a fresh coat of paint. Look in the mirror and who you gotta change. Get it back. On the right road, on the right track, on the right road. In the future that we all know. Can't see the past, gotta let it all go. The time is now, the moment is here. Get rid of your fears, no time for the tears. Because we gon' get it till it's ours, cause we got the power in the palm of my hand, given the chance, you know. And when it seems everything's wrong and the pressure is on, that's when it's time to be strong. Just look in the mirror and wipe your face, step up to the plate, cause it's time to be great. So come on and embrace the new day. Come on and live life anew. Don't stop till you reach the top, and while I'm haters keep hating, you'll be winning a race. It's a new day, a new way of living. You see it and wanna, you gotta believe you can get it. Open your eyes and see your dreams and the dreams from more hope and wishing. We are the privileged. Through faith, all things are possible. And with the power inside of your stomach, we won't hesitate to fight for a better day until we inevitably claim our victory. No more time for depression and stressing. Prepare to stare with the power of blessings. No fear in here when you spaces are weapon for the new day. New way with no half second. Stop looking for who you gotta be. Let it go, it's gotta go. Get the world a better home. quote.
Check out the TMZ of Professional Wrestling News. And I quote on Facebook. All the latest news with some attitude, new and classic wrestling videos, and so much more.
Can I have your attention, please? I just received an email from the Raw general manager.
Queen Bee from their album Freak Me Out to the Deluxe. That's local band Popmaster. This is Fanboy Mark Sabroni. You are listening to the Ring Rust on 93.5 CHMR-FM. And now back to my preview of the Royal Rumble this coming Sunday from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm sure nobody says it like that. Well, I say it like that. And I'm spent. So, the next match we have, basically, the way they have it listed on Wikipedia, I'm just going to, like, the first match they have listed, number 1 is the pre-show, and then everything else looks like it's in the reverse order of what it should be, because match number 2 is the Royal Rumble match, and then match number 3 is the world title. So, I'll go right to the bottom, number 6, and then back up again. New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, Jesse James, and Badass Billy Gunn, specifically, if you want to get really down to the... Anyway, will be taking on the Ascension, Connor and Victor, previously of NXT. And they were doing really well in NXT. And then they brought them up to WWE and decided, hey, you know, we'd like to do this with you. And now all the IWC is saying, oh, they've been buried. They got buried by all 7 of those guys on the Raw reunion on Monday night. And, well, I don't think you really understand what the term buried means. Buried is, you know, when you don't, when that's the absolute last thing you do in that wrestling promotion because up yours. For that thing that you did that you know you did and we know you did, and unfortunately now all the fans know you did because, you know, we decided to bring it out to the ring and talk about it. That's what they do in indie promotions. They bury people like that in indie promotions. And in forums for local wrestling promotions. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Saying they're buried because 7 guys beat them up, well, sure, if they did something wrong, and those 7 guys are sent out there to embarrass them. I mean, The Miz didn't get buried when that happened to him, and Damien Sandow didn't get buried when that happened to him. They're doing fairly well nowadays. I mean, if you want to know what's ironic? Triple H, when the Click thing happened at Madison Square Garden, Triple H got buried right after that. He was held down for, I don't know how many years after that, until Vince McMahon finally said, okay, I think, you know, you've learned your lesson, even though you personally probably didn't have a whole hell of a lot to do with it, because Shawn Michaels was the champion. Hall and Nash were on their way out, on their way to WCW, and it's the only person left to punish was Triple H. So, anyway, and now look at him. So that's what happens when you get buried. You want Connor and Victor to end up marrying the boss's daughter and being in charge? Sure, they'll get buried. That's an entertaining scenario right there. Open marriage, eh? Well, let's see. Anyway, I'm not gonna go any further with that. So, the way it's probably going to happen, were the New Age Outlaws actually there? Yes, they were. They were, okay. So it was Hall and Nash, the APA, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, and X-Pac, right? That was the 7 guys? Okay, and then all 7 of them landed their finishers on 2 guys, like, well, yeah, sure, if that's buried, then there's no talking to some people, I guess. It's like, oh no, they got buried. It's like, okay. Well, when in 3 months' time, the Ascension is losing to Titus O'Neil and or Zack Ryder, then I'll believe they're buried. Until then, I'm going to expect the Ascension to come out on top of the match at Royal Rumble. Either that or, you know, they'll lose the match and then probably start, you know, kicking ass and taking names on Raw the following night. I don't know. They're not buried, is what I'm getting at. Remember how great they were put off in NXT? Let's think about that for a while, shall we? Let's put a positive spin on it. And let the battle commence on 93.5 CHMR-FM.
be a mentor, you don't have to have some special talent. That's why we're having some real-life mentors sing for us. Hit it, guys.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Life is but a dream.
Thanks, that was awful. So remember, to mentor a child, you don't have to be perfect. Please stop. You just have to call Save the Children toll-free at 1-877-BA-MENTOR.
A message brought to you by Save the Children and the Ad Council.
Gearbox from their self-titled album, and I guess really their only album, with Overcome. This is Fanboy Macaroni. You are listening to Ring Rust on 93.5 CHMR-FM. Speaking of Overcome, some Divas Tag Team match action coming up. Paige and Natalia, who I call, what do I call them? The Un-American Beauty. Because, well, you know, American Beauty, the movie, and the Un-Americans were like Lance Storm and Test, and possibly also Christian, and William Regal, just people who weren't American. They were Un-American, so I just call them the Un-American Beauty. So, because they nice looking. Versus the Bella Twins, Brie Bella and Nikki Bella. So, you know, I don't really know why Nikki's not defending the title, but oh well, it's the Royal Rumble. I guess it's better than having the four of them in the Royal Rumble itself, I suppose, but something you can really say about all four of those ladies. They may only be nice on the outside, but what a nice outside they have. Chris Kirby and the Marquee from the album Roman Religion.
Well, I hope you don't lose track of that whiskey you've been drinking, 'cause there ain't no turning back. Once you get to thinking about staying overnight, you're not the first and you won't be the last. She's on the outside, but what a nice outside she has. Watch your back, brother, she gonna shoot you full of holes. She gonna hang you out to dry and let you go. You won't be left with nothing but a suitcase and your name. It don't take no special gambler to play this losing man's game. And I hope that you'll remember this when you run down your spine. Cause there's no use talking to you then, you'll be leaving me behind. And then off again, you're not the first and you won't be the last. She's only nice on the outside, but what a nice outside she has. Don't start into crying yet, you still got some time. She gon' hang around digging till she digs up your last dime. But if I was you further, I'd get out while I can. Sometimes it takes some running just to make a man. But I know it won't be easy, cause I know just how she plays. She'll turn you out kinds of inside out, and in a lustful craze, and then off again. You're not the first and you won't be the last. She's only nice on the outside, but what a nice outside she has. You don't lose track of that whiskey you've been drinking, but you know there ain't no turning back. Once you get to thinking about staying overnight, you're not the first and you won't be the last. She's only nice on the outside, but what a nice outside she has.
You're listening to wrestling superstar, the Triple X Sex Express, Sexy Eddie, and you're listening to Ring Rust, the one and only wrestling talk radio show.
From their album Cowboy Up, that's Ray Gun Cowboys with a retelling of the classic 80s song, Break These Chains. I started on the CHMR computer one day a couple of months ago and said, I like that song, I'm going to add it to my Ring Rust rotation, and well, there it is. Anyway, this is Fatboy Mark Jabroni. You are listening to Ring Rust on 93.5 CHMR-FM. So, next up, we have actually, I don't think it's likely to be in this order because it's like 3 tag team matches in a row. So it's not, although, now that I think of it, actually no, it likely will be. I just thought of it. Because yeah, I guess it would be. By virtue of necessity, it would have to be. Because there's only, aside from the Rumble match, the only matches that are on the Royal Rumble itself, not the pre-show, are the World Heavyweight title match and 3 tag team matches. So I guess they are going to be back to back. I assumed they wouldn't be, but then I stopped and thought about it and radio shrug. So the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, will be taking on Spitting Image, Mike the Miz Mizanin and Damien Mizdow. Because they don't actually have a tag team name, I just decided to. Whenever a tag team doesn't have a name, I think that's something that that's a void that needs to be filled. So I just go ahead and I make something up. I take a look to people who are into tag team and I think of something that will be appropriate and witty and kind of funny. And so Spitting Image, because back in the 80s, Spitting Image was this British puppet show where it was a satire. They had like politicians and celebrities and they were like caricatures of the actual well-known people. It's very funny though. Beside the Genesis video Land of Confusion, that's Spitting Image. Those are the puppets from Spitting Image. So, yeah, anyway. Well, I'm from I like stuff in the 80s. You know, hence the fact that I just played a remake of a 80s song. So, sue me. Who I think will win it? Quite likely, the Usos. Especially if it's a title match. Because I keep hearing that The Miz and Damien Sandow are going to break up. So, we'll see. Meanwhile, this is an old entrance theme for the Usos, because I just don't want to play their new theme, their current theme, just, you know. Because they have, like, if anyone has 4 or 5 themes, and they do something for 4 or 5 weeks, I can play all their theme songs. And it works out. Anyway, Never Make It Without You. Their 3rd theme song on 93.5 CHMR-FM.
is enough, and it's time for a change.
You're listening to Ring Rust, Atlantic Canada's only source for wrestling news radio.
Come and take your best shot.
On CHMR 93.5 FM.
I tried to be a nice guy. I tried to play by the rules.
The classics.
But it was really nice to watch the candle through a glass of wine.
And there are many covers.
Dreaming dreams together when the quiet nights are yours and mine.
We play them all on CHMR.
Just a pair of fools wrapped up in soft light, dancing from the fire till the morning light would whisper in the sky.
93.5.
I keep thinking that you saw me in the park the other day.
Whether you're a sentimental old-timer stuck in a vinyl groove or a newbie eager to hear hard-to-find roots music of Newfoundland and Labrador, tune in to Newfound Record Radio Hour, Saturdays at noon on 93.5 CHMR.
Tune in every Friday afternoon to CHMR for the heterosexual cavalcade of Uberswank for an hour of the best in Canadian music. That's 3 p.m. Newfoundland time. Or if you're listening on the internet at www.chmr.ca, it's 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Everyone's watching to see what you do. Everyone's looking at you.
Hi, you're listening to CHMR 93.5. Mon Radio.
Dig it.
Woohoo! Go up! Ow, pointy! Ew, slimy. Oh, moving! No! Marge, it takes two to lie. One to lie and one to listen.
What does that mean?
Oh, laddie, it's good to see you took some time out of your busy Friday afternoon to tune into Ring Rust at CHMR 93.5 FM or 103.7 cable, or even if you got that newfangled internet humbo jumbo at www.mun.ca/CHMR. So I don't know nothing about this internet, because I'm too busy with me sheeps here on the old farm. Pass me another bit of haggis.
forever. You're crushed by the pure. Feel your million miles away, where I can hear you. And a sober sense of thought is all I need. I've spent so long so far behind. For all you are is all I'll never be. So leave me here to stumble blind. Stumble blind.
From their album Jehovah's Witness Protection Program.
It's hard to be sure when you're a million miles away, where I can't hear you anymore.
Let's Drive with Stumble Blind. This is Fanboy Mark Gironi. You are listening to Ring Rust on 93.5 CHMR-FM. And the last match before the Royal Rumble itself, which I guess I'll talk about in the next hour, is for the triple threat for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, where, of course, the champion does not have to get pinned. So it'll be Brock Lesnar versus John Cena versus Seth Rollins. When there's someone who's really shouldn't be beatable, they'll put him in a triple threat match, and after they become champion, they'll put him in a triple threat match or a four-way match or whatever, or a tag team match for their title. As you know, dumb as that sounds, but still, it's at least a different idea. Then one of the other people will pin one of the other people, and the champion doesn't lose doesn't get pinned for their title, and they can brag about that because usually it's a bad guy. Well, Brock Lesnar is a part-time guy, and I think his contract's probably coming up relatively soon, I think, and Seth Rollins isn't quite there yet, so I'm going to make a not exactly bold prediction that the IWC is not going to have a single thing to like about. John Cena will become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion again. Radio Shrug, if it all ended tomorrow, from You Can't See Me.
What would you do if it all ended tomorrow? Time running out, ain't no more you can borrow. So many paths, which one you gonna follow? What would you do if it all ended tomorrow? What would you do if it all ended tomorrow? Time running out, ain't no more you can borrow. So many paths, which one you gonna follow? What would you do? What would you do? This is how it go down. I had the black pound silent, so it don't make sound. About 150 out of town, ain't nobody around. I'm in the backseat breaking it down. My luck has been a bad street dog. Lately I found I'm hard pressed. They just turn the radio down. Regardless, now they talking about laying me down. Now they on about shovels in the way to the ground. What now? Reaching on the way that they hand thing. Waiting patiently to do the 6-foot sand thing now. So I take a second look at my life. I made too many mistakes that I just could've made right. Should've been more focused, that I take things light. When I'm gone, this is what y'all don't say I was like. An arrogant fool, no, not the baddest or cool. Just a big fish caught up in the shallowest pool. Not a big name player, that fact is true. Never would've been without the cats he knew. He got lucky, rode the coattails of everyone's fame. In 2 weeks, ain't nobody gonna remember his name. I'm ready to go, I done made records, made monetary off of the flow. More importantly though, I proved everyone wrong. It's all love regardless of what you say when I'm gone. What now? What would you do if it all ended tomorrow? Time running out, ain't no more you can borrow. So many paths, which one you gonna follow? What would you do if it all ended tomorrow? What would you do if it all ended tomorrow? Time running out, ain't no more you can borrow. So many paths, which one you gonna follow? What would you do? What would you do? I want y'all to feel the realness, the truth of my words. I've been quiet for too long, the truth should be heard. It was a while back, 10:20 in the morning. Cat showed up on my lawn in a rugged uniform. Unexpected, there's a knock on my door. I met this fool in the club, I done seen him before. Open to greet him, but the second he sees me, his eyes buckle, his voice is uneasy. But it's cool, I ain't even catch it at first. I check his shoulder, homie's rocking a purse. Now I know something's tricky, but I'm already
his wifey. And he ain't the type of cat to take that lightly. I made a move and he told me, homie, wait. Reaching his purse, pulled a chrome 38. He asked me if I'm ready to die. Said he was gonna blow my brains all over the sky. Said he was leaving the country and he's straight with the passports. Cocked the hammer, I'm thinking my last thoughts. I'm in a bad way, nothing can save this. I close my eyes, hoping it's painless. Just waiting for the sound, ready to swallow too. But homie having trouble with his follow through. By a miracle, I avoided the chalk ground. Homie's confused, he just wanna be talked down. His wife is sleeping through town and he knew it. Picked me out of a crowd but couldn't do it. He squashed it. As he's walking away, I realize life is short, so I'm marking the day. Now it's full speed ahead, I'll rest when I'm dead. And I can give a what the next man said. I live how I wanna live, buy what I wanna buy, do what I wanna do, try what I wanna try. Fear nothing, take chances, not afraid to fail, always making advances. So when I ride on the Grim Reaper highway, no regrets, I did it my way, yeah.
What would you do if it all ended tomorrow? Time running out, ain't no more you can borrow. So many paths, which one you gonna follow? What would you do if it all ended tomorrow? What would you do if it all ended tomorrow? Time running out, ain't no more you can borrow. So many paths, which one you gonna follow? What would you do? What would you do?
I think that's my favorite song from the entire album. Just, I don't know, I just like the story of it. Radio shrug.
Like me on Facebook, tinyurl.com/RayRust. Follow me on Twitter @MarkGibroni. And subscribe to Jabronology TV, youtube.com/fanboymarkgibroni.
This is 93.5 CHMR-FM.
Hi, I'm Michael Christopher.
And this is Gerald B. O'Neill.
And we're the fraternity of the Provincial Wrestling Alliance.
You're listening to Rain Roast on CHMR 93.5 FM.
And we're up in school. They call us nerds because we're so uncool.
Now, time for this week's Macho Fact. The only thing that can break Randy Savage is Randy Savage. And the Macho Man can have his cake and eat it too.
In today's news, Macho Man Randy Savage inks recording contract with Big 3 Records as a rap artist.
He's trying to rap.
Yeah, man, I heard it. Macho doing some kind of rap album.
Yeah,
I heard Macho doing whack. I can't do that.
Girl, you look good to be an old man. I
heard it's going to be working on a rap CD. It's going to be hot.
All that stuff true to say about him.
Macho Man is real big overseas. He's the wrestling king.
I busted that dude right in his head with that elbow.
He looks so good.
I saw him on the TV in a wrestling match. Boy, he kicked that guy's butt.
Macho Man, isn't he that tall blonde wrestler?
Yeah, man, I know Macho Man. That dude still alive?
Don't let his age fool you. He'll still whip your
I'm bad.
I'm the wrestling king, but now I'm spitting lyrics. Took a break from the ring, cause I want you all to hear this. Coming in a medium, nobody expected. Been in the game for years and I'm still respected. Macho Man Randy Savage, the true Keith warrior. Couldn't tell me going yet, the ladies it's euphoria. People in the street say, Randy, you the evidence. You're one of the realest, so it's not hard to feel this. People wanna know if Macho's still in the ring. People wanna know if Randy's doing his thing. Everybody's talking, wanna know this and that. So I'ma tell you right now, Randy's having his back. People wanna know if Michael's still in the ring. People wanna know if Randy's doing his thing. Everybody's talking, wanna know this and that. So I'ma tell you right now, Randy's having his back. I'm back with vengeance and got good chemistry. Me and Big 3 about to shock the whole industry. You can't believe Michael Mann's really rapping. Hooked up with the Rascals, we made this thing happen. This is studio to get paid in full, and I can make power moves. I got a lot of pull. Every time I'm in the streets, people still show love. They wanna know what's going on, they wanna know what's up. People wanna know if Michael's still in the ring. People wanna know if Randy's doing his thing. Everybody's talking, wanna know this and that. So I'ma tell you right now, Randy's having his back. People wanna know if Michael's still in the ring. People wanna know if Randy's doing his thing. Everybody's talking, wanna know this and that. So I'ma tell you right now, Randy's having his back. I'm back on the block, but the product's changed. But the passion I possess still remains the same. I tweaked the game, I'm on a different plane. The first wrestling MC will be my claim to fame. I'm like Diego and Mike that can play two sports. And in both arenas, I'm a tremendous force. When I fire rip the mic, I ain't taking no slack. Back, I get the knack to entertain, so I'm back. People wanna know if Michael's still in the ring. People wanna know if Randy's doing his thing. Everybody's talking, wanna know this and that. So I'ma tell you right now, Randy's having his back. People wanna know if Michael's still in the ring. People wanna know if Randy's doing his thing. Everybody's talking, wanna know this and that. So I'ma tell you right now, Randy's having his back. Yeah, Macho Man, Randy Savage back at ya. Got the Rascals in the house. Big K, Brian O, Ted, Romy Rome, and Ooh Jizzle. Shout out to Eric on the boards. Tommy Jizzle and Big E. And I can't forget the Master Disaster, the incredible Bill Edwards, and the entire Big 3 crew. Oh yeah.
Make a request. Call 864-7935. Add 709 if you're calling long distance.
album The Color of Silence. That's 80s pop star Tiffany. Sounding pretty good, eh? With Cinnamon. A minute. Cinnamon. On 93.5 CHMR-FM. Because listen to it. Anyway, this is Fabo Mark Jabroni. You are listening to Ring Rust on 93.5 CHMR-FM. So we really only got one match left, the Royal Rumble, this coming Sunday from your Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Again, I'm the only person who says it like that, I guess, but that's neither here nor there, really. And it's really the Royal Rumble match. So far, they have announced Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, Alexander Rusev, Bad News Barrett, Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, Goldust, Stardust, Big Show, Kane, Mike the Miz Mizanin, Damien Mizdow, or Damien Sandow, whatever you want to call him, R-Truth, Ron Killings, Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, Fandango, and Luke Harper. 17. So they have more than half of them announced, and I'm sure some people who are taking part in the matches, I'm sure A New Day will be in it. I'm sure Cesaro, Tyson Kidd, and Adam Rose will be in it, so that's another 6. And I'm hearing mumblings that they're going to have 2 or 3 people from NXT in it, so we can expect... Adrian Neville, I imagine we'll see in there. I'm also hearing rumblings that Bo Dallas will be making his return at Royal Rumble. He will or he won't, I don't know, we'll see. It'll be nice to see him back in the ring again. It'll be nice to see him come out and strike that one knee pose in the middle of the ring while everyone else is wrestling, and then they all turn around and say, and look at him, and then they all start beating up on him. It's like, just let the crowd build up to it's like, oh no, they're gonna beat the crap out of him, and then they start beating the crap out of him. So anyway, that'd be kind of funny. It'd be a nice moment, even if he ends up tossing 2 or 3 of them out after that. That's still gonna be a nice little moment. Or if a bunch of them charge at him and he just back body drops them out of the ring, and it's like, oh my god, look what I just did. Oh my god, look what I just did. And then he just goes into total smarm mode. So I can see it. What's that, about 20 now? So, I don't imagine Rollins, Cena, or Lesnar are going to, certainly not Lesnar, are going to be in it. I imagine the Usos will probably be in it as well. Well, because, The Miz and Damien Mizdow are going to be in it, so it's a fairly safe bet. The Usos will be in there too. And the New Age Outlaws might be interesting to have in there. Is there anyone from that grouping, X-Pac maybe, who might be in any kind of shape to actually be in the Royal Rumble? But then again, The Undertaker was in the Royal Rumble a couple of years ago, and he kind of wasn't really in any shape to be in there, but anyway. And we got some surprises. They usually calling out some surprises. The Ascension maybe might be tossed in there. Maybe get a little bit more dominance. It's and of course we saw the Ascension beating the living snot out of the New Age Outlaws. Really? That's how you want to announce it? Living snot? And then meanwhile Vince McMahon is screaming in whoever's ear that was who just said living snot. Anyway, it's yeah, but it sounded good. I have my own ideas to at least who I'd like to see is some surprises. I'll do that in the 3-way dance-off a little bit later on. But for right now, I have 3 predictions as to who certainly who would do the best for winning the Royal Rumble. I can see Antonio Cesaro doing well, winning it. Assuming they don't want to leave him with that tag team of Tyson Kidd, the masters of the WWE Universe. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but, if that's what he wants to do, great. If he wants to do more with that, he wants to progress further, then super. Win the Royal Rumble and challenge for the world title at WrestleMania. I most definitely think they're going to be aiming for Roman Reigns to win it, because they've been pushing really to do something with him since the Shield, since NXT really. But it's we like this guy. He's Samoan and he's muscular, and we haven't had one of those guys in a while. And the last time we had one of those guys, he was World Heavyweight Champion. So, logic. Ding! But one guy, I think they're pushing majorly. At least trying to make the fans think that he's going to end up winning, or at least he has a good chance of winning. Not that he has a bad chance of winning, of course, but he has the best chance of winning, or at least they want to see him win, Whether or not he has a good chance of winning, I don't know, but the one they want to see win is Daniel Bryan. The old Flight of the Valkyrie. On 93.5 CHMR-FM.
Tune in to 93.5 CHMR-FM every Monday at 7 p.m. for the best in classic rock, including the great moment in rock history and the Monday Night Epic on Cosmic Debris. Join your host, Terry Parsons, for the weird, the wild, and the wacky from the World Wide Web. Yes, it's your weekly fix of sex, drugs, and rock and roll on the radio. Cosmic Debris every Monday night, 7 to 9 p.m. and only on 93.5 CHMR-FM.
今君が聴いているラジオ局はメモリアル大学の 93.5 CHMR-FM です。
Listen to your heart. Check out the Friday Morning Markout every Friday morning at 8 a.m. on CHMR 93.5 FM.
I know there's something in the way of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah.
You're listening to CHMR 93.5 FM, Alliance 787, Cable 942, and via streaming audio at www.chmr.ca. Your only alternative in St. John.
I've been shellackened.
I forgot my wings!
Mine's bigger than yours, ha-ha. Ooh, that's gotta sting.
Hi, I'm Leah Von Dutch, and you are listening to Ring Rust on CHMR 93.5 FM.
Local punk band Unita with the only decent length song they got on their entire CD. Instrumental. It wasn't really named. It's like track 1 is this name, track 2 is this name, track 3 apparently doesn't exist, and track 4 is this song. So on the official listing, they didn't even have a name for it. So it's like, okay, well, how about I call it instrumental? And how about I go intro-mental, because it makes you mental, and it's instrumental, and it's Radio Shrug. This is Fanboy Mark Sabroni. You are listening to Ring Rust on 93.5 CHMR-FM. So before I get into the three-way dance-off, because I'm actually done with the Royal Rumble predictions. Well, actually, hang on. I don't think I actually told you who I predicted to win. So in the pre-show, New Day versus the Swinging Cats, I see Adam Rose and the Masters of the WWE Universe, Tyson Kidd and Antonio Cesaro, coming out on top of that one. The tag team match, New Age Outlaws versus the Ascension, I see Victor and Connor coming out on top of that one. Divas tag team match, the Un-American Beauty versus the Bella Twins, I see Paige and Natalya, because really it's more of a coin flip. They're not necessarily doing, even though one of the Bellas is the Divas champion, they're not really doing that much with the Divas, I don't think. I believe all four of them are on Total Divas now, so it's more of a Total Divas match than a Divas tag match, I guess. And the tag titles, the Usos will be taking on Spitting Image of Mike the Miz Mizanin and Damien Mizdow, as I call them, Spitting Image anyway. So I do see Jimmy and Jay defending their titles, because I keep hearing that Spitting Image is going to be breaking up. The World Heavyweight title match, three-way match, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena versus Seth Rollins. I see John Cena basically pinning Seth Rollins, really, and winning the match. Although, I don't know if I should say I wouldn't be too surprised if Rollins were to pin Cena, but who knows. That's, I guess, a distant second in possibilities. Well, actually, let's call that a distant third. The second will be, of course, Brock Lesnar retaining and still not being on TV all that often, but then again. And then there's the Royal Rumble match, which we'll see, which will hopefully see one of three of these people winning it. Well, I'm not really going to be disappointed if either of these three win it, but, you know, either Antonio Cesaro, Roman Reigns, or Daniel Bryan, I think, are going to end up, seems like they're going to end up winning that match. And, yeah. It's now time for, normally this would be when I start the three-way dance-off, so I might as well start the three-way dance-off.
Welcome to tonight's main event! And we have a capacity crowd on hand for this battle of the millennium.
As I mentioned at the, more or less at the top of the show, not quite at the top, but I mean, you know, when I started talking about the Royal Rumble and who's going to be in the Royal Rumble, I mentioned they like having surprises. So, and they like having surprises for people who haven't been in the company for a while or haven't been in the company before at all. So, hell, who knows? Sting might even be a possibility. Or he might come down and just say hi and then leave. I don't know. He might pull a Bushwhacker or a Santino Marella and be in and out real quick. So, I don't know. Not necessarily, but it would be interesting, I suppose, to have Sting there to do anything, or even just go in, just eliminate one or two particular people. If anyone from the authorities in the Royal Rumble, maybe he'll go down and they'll cause those people to get distracted sufficiently to get tossed out, but who knows? That's neither here nor there. What I would be interested in seeing, though, is, well, actually, two of these guys were in WWE, and the third one wasn't. But all three of them were in WCW. And they were a boy band called 3 Count. Sugar Shane Helms, Shannon Moore, and Evan Courageous. And WCW put out pop songs by 3 Count. Can't Get You Out of My Heart on 93.5 CHMR-FM.
Think
I can't get you out of my heart. I knew we were in trouble right from the start. We should have played it smart. Now I can't get you out of my heart. I can't get you out of my heart. I knew we were in trouble right from the start. We should have played it smart. Now I can't get you out of my heart. I can't get you out of my heart. I knew we were in trouble right from the start. We should have played it smart. Now I can't get you out of my heart. I can't get you out of my heart. I knew we were in trouble right from the start. We should have played it smart. Now I can't get you out of my heart.
The pile driver!
Someone should stop the damn match!
Stopping on my heart. Stopping on my heart. I tried to call you on the phone. You told me
so hung up on you. Ooh, baby, what can I do? I've tried so hard to get through to you. I'm so hung up on you. Last night while I laid in bed, with dreams of you running through my head, what can I do to make you see? You're the only one for me. I knew it right from the start. With every little beat of my heart, I'm so hung up on you. Ooh, baby, what can I do? I tried so hard to get through to you. I'm so hung up on you. When you hold me tight and say everything's alright, it's the things you say and do that makes me want to be with you. I'm so hung up on you. Ooh, baby, what can I do? I've tried so hard to get through to you. I'm so hung up, I'm so hung up on you. Ooh, baby, what can I do? I've tried so hard to get through to you. I'm so hung up, I'm so hung up on you. Ooh, baby, what can I do? I've tried so hard to get through to you. I'm so hung up on you.
And that was totally Jimmy Hart singing that last song, wasn't it? That was, Jimmy Hart, I guess, because he was the one doing WCW music at the time. So that was Jimmy Hart with Shane Helms, Shannon Moore, and Evan Courageous, somewhere in there, I'm guessing. Hung Up on You was that one that just played. Stepping on My Heart was sung by whoever that was sung by. And Can't Get You Out of My Heart was what started things off there in that epic wrestle crap. I mean, it was very entertaining wrestle crap, but I guess you really could say it was wrestle crap. Anyway, I mean, when stuff like that is just over the top, silly, I don't want to say stupid, but silly, then it's really entertaining. And obviously, too, it's obvious that they were enjoying themselves when they were doing it. And that's what I really appreciate about wrestlers, when they enjoy what they're doing. So, this is Fat Boy Mark Jabroni. You are listening to Ring Rust on 93.5 CHMR-FM. Impact Wrestling star Abyss recently spoke with Ring Rust Radio, no relation, and here are some highlights. On TNA's move to Destination America, the locker room was excited. We hadn't seen each other in a little while because we'd had a bit of time off, but everybody was super excited to get back to work and perform in the ring. It was fun to see the enthusiasm and the excitement as we embark on this new venture with Destination America. It's not really that much of a difference as far as the atmosphere. It's a different network, and there are different expectations and different things that we want to accomplish, and I'm sure Destination America wants to accomplish. So we're feeling each other out and understanding each other's goals. From that standpoint, it's a little different, but other than that, it's very much business as usual. And on his loyalty to Impact Wrestling over the years, being part of TNA since the beginning is something that I'm extremely proud of. Not to say that other places aren't good places to work, like, Ring of Honor. He was there for a little while. I'm sure they are, but for me, the decision to stay was due to the fact that I love TNA. I'm TNA through and through. I always will be, and I'm proud of that. I did have opportunities to go other places, and I'm proud that I was afforded those opportunities, but the reason that I stayed was for loyalty. The company has treated me fantastic over the last decade plus years that I've been here, and Dixie Carter, from Dixie Carter to everyone there, I'm happy there. I wanted to stay and be part of something that I started with from the ground up. There's no other place in the world I could have gone and said that, so that's the reason that I stayed, and I have zero regrets. If I had to do it over again 100 times, I'd do it 100 times. It's nice to hear loyalty. It's nice to see loyalty being rewarded as well. Black Hole, used by Abyss in 2011 on 93.5 CHMR-FM.
Atlantic Canada's only source of wrestling news radio. You're listening to Ring Rust on 93.5 FM CHMR.
It's all about the game, and how you play it. It's all about control. And if you can take it, it's all about your debt. If you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it?
Times, all that we had. Now that you're not here with me, makes me feel so sad. I hurt others, oh, but it's not the same. I wake up in the middle of the night, calling your name, 'cause
leave me standing in the pouring rain? How was I to know?
Oh, baby, I missed you so much. I've been waiting for you to call. And honey, now that you're not here,
Was I to know? That's the name of the song from Dr. Rock and the Wild Bunch. From their album, Eye of the Hurricane. Rockin' Out from 1990. Or 1991 if I look at the actual copyright date. This is Fabo Mark Gibroni. You are listening to Ring Rust on 93.5 CHMR-FM. Really got time for, well, I got time enough for one more story, but I'm not really going to read a story. I'm going to play a song for you. Came across my desk at CHMR's Ring Rust that there is a band called the Mountain Goats who have just put out, coming up in April, they're putting out an album of all wrestling-related songs. So, guess what I'm going to be playing from quite liberally come April. But I'm going to play a song from you right now.
Born down in El Paso, where the tumbleweeds grow, to the middleweight champ of all Mexico. Dad fought many bloody battles, and he raised 4 sons. Chavo was the oldest one. Old man Gory could pop like a live grenade. Raised his boys in the way of the trade. Hector and Mondo, young Eddie G. Chavo meant the most to me. Look high, it's my last hope. Chavo Guerrero, coming off the top rope. He came from Texas seeking fortune and fame. Rose pretty quickly to the top of the game. Defender of the downtrodden, king of the hill. Tag team champion with Al Madrid. Before a black and white TV in the middle of the night. I'm lying on the floor, I'm bathed in blue light. The telecasts in Spanish, I can understand some, and I need justice in my life. Here it comes, look high, it's my last hope. Chavo Guerrero, coming off the top rope. Red shoes Dugan, holding his arm high, all out of breath. I hated all of Chavo's enemies. I would pray nightly for their death. Descending like fire on the people who deserved it most. All was completely unknown outside of Texas and on the West Coast. He was my hero back when I was a kid. You let me down, but Chavo never once did. You called it names to try to get beneath my skin. Now your ashes are scattered on the wind. I heard his son got famous and he went nationwide. Coast to coast with his dad by his side. I don't know if that's true, but I've been told it's real sweet to grow old. You look high, it's my last hope. Chavo Guerrero, coming off the top rope. Woo!
And that was The Legend of Chavo Guerrero from the album Beat the Champ. Like me on Facebook, tinyurl.com/ringrust. Follow me on Twitter @MarkJabroni. And subscribe to Jabronology TV, youtube.com/fanboymarkjabroni. That's it for another show, kiddies. Check me out on Facebook, where you can keep track of all the news that's right on the mark, from around ringside to the latest concerts. See you at the shows. Later days.
This is 93.5 CHMR-FM.